Welcome back. I'm going to have another look today at a puzzle by the brilliant setter Incognito from the Hindu and Indian newspaper. Links in the description if you'd like to have a go yourself. Here we go. I'm going to do a question of the video today. If you're watching this, let me know what country in the world you're watching it from. I'd be really interested to know. I'm recording this in the UK, in England. Right, here we go. Draw the French source of sugar. The French, le or la normally. Draw le. Don't know that one. Initially, Minister of State at capital city gets an aircraft. Minister of State. Tricky. Submitting humbly for postponement. Not a good start today. Abandon trench. I always start with the shorter ones. They tend to be easier, don't they? Not always, but generally I find they are. Gave money for a month of fasting. Lent. Month of fasting up to Easter, isn't it? Is Lent, and gave money to somebody's Lent. 2 hours before noon. 10. The communist returned for servant. It's at 10, I think. It's 2 hours before noon. It's at 10. The communist is the red. Write that backwards. DER. Attender, servant. Overrule without mistake and get an egg. Overrule without mistake. I don't know. Submarine snake in Utah. U-boat, surely. When you get a 1-4 like that, there's only so many things it can be. So UT is the state abbreviation for Utah in America, and a boa is a snake. Tutankhamun is short. Tut, King Tut. Or a teacher, tutor. You would be upset if you had a buzzer in this part of the car. Oh, I see. Very clever. If you've got a bee in your bonnet, you're upset about something, and a bonnet is a part of a car. Which part is it? I don't know much about cars. Bonnet, is that the front part? I don't know. Overrule without mistake and get an egg. Oh, it's ovule. If you take a look at the word overrule, the mistake is the take out and you get ovule, which is an egg. Rips beverage money. Tears, I want to put, oh, it is tears. Now this is a local Indian reference. Tea is a beverage. Of course, tea comes from India as well. And RS, rupees, I believe, is money, the local money in India. Doctor and tailor, railway capacity. Is this an anagram of and tailor? Could be, could be. Rail something? No. Obviously not. What is that? Railway capacity. Train, load. So that's an anagram of and tailor. Doctor is saying doctor these letters into something that we want. Railway capacity is a train load. Very good. Sister I entered company for papal legate. Papal legate. Is it a curate? Don't know. Dirtiest Thai nudist tore up. This looks like an anagram of Thai nudist. Dirtiest. What's that going to be? I can't quite see it. It's going to be S anyway, isn't it? Voyage accommodating that Uncle Tom had. Accommodation, not accommodating. Cabin. Uncle Tom's cabin. Voyage isn't a cabin, is it? Tom's voyage. Don't know. Let's try this one. Bosses on cricket grounds. Cricket grounds. So pitches, ovals, fields. On could be over. Bosses. Over rules. Over seas. Over cricket grounds. Over. It's going to be over something. So this one is companies. Probably this. CO for company. SISCIO, is that a word? Sister. Oh, it's nun. The sister is a nun. CO for company, and I entered company is CIO, nuncio, which is a papal legate. So dirtiest, I still can't see it. Untidiest? Untidiest. Finally, took a while, didn't it? Untidiest. Voyage. This must be cabin. Does cabin mean voyage? Maybe it does in some contexts. Policeman swindles board. Board is table. Swindles. Cons, and we put them together, we get constable. Important point for a churchman. Important point. Churchman. Don't know. Lived in church dress with little Edward. Little Edward is Ted normally, or it could be Ed. Lived in. In is in. Church dress is a habit. And again, little Edward is Ted. Inhabited, lived, or lived in. Important point for a churchman. Don't know. English city would sound the same even without the ice. I don't know this. English city. Leicester. Leicester. Oh, I see. That's brilliant. Leicester. It's an English city, and it's what Incognito is saying here is we take out the ice, we get Lester, which still sounds like Leicester. Brilliant. Bosses over. Cricket grounds. Lords. Overlords. Lords is a famous cricket ground in London. So on is over, cricket grounds, plural, lords. I mean, there is only, well, I don't know why it's grounds and not ground. But yeah, bosses, overlords. Important point for churchman, cardinal. That's a churchman, and it's also the cardinal points on a compass, so north, east, south, and west. Probably the most important points on a compass. What on earth is this? Pants, solution of crazy maths, plus 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I haven't seen a clue like that before. Wow, pan. How many 4s have we got? I'll just count them. 13, I think, if that matters. I think it's just this. Plus 4s, that's a type of pants, or as we say in this country trousers, I think, as +4s. Not quite sure what the solution of crazy maths thing is, but +4s. Very good, very good. Thanks, commanding officer. Thanks, Tar, commanding officer, CO, Mexican food, taco. Initially, Minister of State, Mosquito. That's a type of aeroplane. Is it a fighter jet of some sort, I think? Initially, Minister of State is MOS, first letters. Capital city, Quito, capital of Ecuador. Mosquito, aircraft. Draw, the French, source of sugar. I don't know that one. Draw. After bath, throwing egg out of the ghetto, setter gets pasta. Spaghetti. Spaghetti looks likely with this word ghetto there, doesn't it? Let's write it in and have a look. Yeah, so throwing the... So yeah, from the start, after bath, spa, throwing egg out of the ghetto. That's ghetto without O, because it looks a bit like an egg. Setter is I, it's incognito, talking in the first person. Pasta, spaghetti. Brilliant. Remove male, perhaps. Remove. Male, perhaps. Don't know. Army captured a Zulu in City Square Plaza. Now the first time I ever did an Indian video on this channel, I did not know what PLA meant, but now, thank you to the Indian people in the comments, that's a Chinese army, isn't it? And yeah, so it's PLA on the outside and A Zulu Z, native phonetic alphabet, Plaza, City Square. Draw, map, the French, le, source of sugar, maple, I suppose. Dig out from the founder of the Indian National Congress. Dig out from the founder of the Indian National Congress. I don't know who the founder of the Indian National Congress is, if that matters. Remove male, perhaps. Male. Dig out from the founder of the Indian National Congress. I don't know. Dig out. Exhume is dig out, isn't it? If you bury something and then dig it up again, you exhume it. Is hume? Dig out from. Ex can mean from in Latin, like ex libris, from the library of. And I'm going to guess Hume is the founder of the Indian National Congress. I don't know who he or she is or was. Don't know. Let me know in the comments. Remove male, perhaps. Unarm. Oh, I see. Very good. Mail, as in chainmail. You take somebody's chainmail away, you could be said to unarm them. Abandoned trench. Ditch. Double definition. The word ditch can mean abandon and trench. Chief pines for troubles. Head is a chief. Troubles. Don't know. Submitting humbly for postponement. Delaying? No. Postponement. Deferring is submitting humbly, I think, isn't it? Is it? Postponement is a deferring, I suppose. Which slipped back around the Spanish L to get a shoe. A galosh is a shoe, isn't it? Let's write it in and have a look. Which slipped back around the Spanish? The Spanish is la. Oh no, it's los. Hag is the witch, backwards, around the Spanish los, and galoche is a type of shoe. Day, auditors observe a meat dish. Friday, auditors. CA, chartered accountant. CAs, plural. And C, observe. So it's Friday, CAs, which I think is chartered accountants, and then observe C, and fricassees, a meat dish of some sort. Not sure what it is. Head looks good there. Richthofen and Bernard flying around a circle. Red Baron was Richthofen, wasn't he? So it must be that. He was a character from, see, the First World War or the Second World War? Second, I expect. Is this an anagram of Bernard around O? Yeah. Flying is the anagram indicator. Good. Medico with spectacles beginning to learn to salivate. Drool, salivate. Medico is a doctor. OO. That's a sort of visual pun. OO looks a bit like a pair of glasses. Begins to learn is L. Salivate is drool. Hire us soon modified. Old railway engine. Well, that's got to be an anagram of hire us soon. Iron horse. Iron horse. Don't know if that's a nickname for a steam train or a particular steam train, but I think that's the answer. And this has got to be headaches, isn't it? Chief is head, pines is aches, and troubles are headaches. If I can spell it correctly. Here we go. Brilliant. So I didn't get stuck on that one at all. That's a first, I think, on an Indian puzzle for me, but brilliant. Another fantastic puzzle by Incognito, who's becoming one of my favourite setters, I have to say. So I'll certainly be doing some more of these. Do leave a like if you like this sort of thing, and subscribe button is on the screen now if you want to see more. Brilliant. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.